Hey, I'm Joel Wanasek from URM Academy, and today we're going to unbox the song Just a Cigarette by Decapitated. The mixer this month on Nail the Mix in October 2022 is David Castillo. I'm so excited to have Decapitated on Nail the Mix. I've wanted them on for a long time, and this song is incredible. This band is so talented, and they have one of the sickest, most talented guitar players and most respected in all of metal, and that's Vogue. So I can't wait to dig into this. So without further ado, let's listen to a little bit of this session here. The multi-tracks come with 118 tracks of goodness. Let's get a vibe for this song, and then we're going to talk about all the things in this session and some of the challenges that you're going to face. All right, you get the idea. This is one badass song, and this session has a ton of tracks in it. So let's start with the coolest thing, in my opinion, and that is the guitars. Holy guitar tracks. First challenge that you're going to get when you open this up and you do your own mix of this song and you get the multi-tracks. This has, I think he quadded the guitars and did like 4 or 5 mics per thing. I'm very interested to see how David is going to handle this, and what a badass for recording this amount of guitar. Let's listen to all these things summed together here at Unity Gain. Just listen to that picking articulation in Vogue's right hand. I mean, it is crazy how badass his pick attack is. You can just hear him cutting, even though with all these doubles, you know, it's quadding. I mean, few guitar players on earth are that powerful and that tight. So, I mean, this is just such a treat for you to be able to mix a guitar player on this level. I mean, holy shit. It's incredible how good he is. So I think a real challenge with this mix is going to be getting all of these different tones. You know, one strategy that you could use is, for example, making sub guitar tones. For example, if you have all these different mics, blending them into one sick tone and then knocking them down into a few stems to make a large session like this manageable. So we've got a ton of stuff like that in this session. I think it's going to be one of the biggest challenges. Also some cleans. What an awesome riff. It's so pretty, but dark and sinister at the same time. I just love it. So that's the guitars. Let's see, we got here 4 channels of bass. Let's check it out. DI, condenser, a head. Now, what's cool is because there's different dynamics in this song and it's super extreme, you're definitely going to want some distortion, but at the same time on these clean parts, you might want to be able to automate or mute out some of these tracks. So it's good that the producer here has given you all these different types of tonal options where you can like really construct an awesome, really cool sound. Vocally, this seems pretty straightforward. Let's have a listen here to some of these vocal tracks in solo.
So you believe the gods of your works, there's marks on your break our scars.
Yeah, so badass. Now, I think one of the biggest challenges that you're going to have when you mix this on the vocals is really getting all that mouth noise and like those aggressive P's and stuff under control and finding the right balance of like just absolute brutality in the vocals and also clarity. And I think I'm pretty excited to see how David's going to handle that, but it sounds really, really great. And those are excellent recorded tracks. Okay, drums. Holy moly. There are a lot of drum tracks in this. Let's see what we got going on. First thing, I see 2 kick drums left and right. And it looks like we have some extra kicks that are recorded separately. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Okay, so if I look at the overheads and the cymbals and stuff here, I think I see what David did when he recorded this. Oh, cool. He split it. Okay, this is amazing. And if you don't understand, hold on. Okay, they punched in the double kick parts over the drums. And that's really impressive. Now, if you don't understand why that is, let me take a second to explain to you why that's so hard to do. So there's a lot of, drumming extreme metal is literally like an Olympic sport at this point. And to get it really clean in the mix and natural and capture that, sometimes producers will record the overheads, meaning like the hands of a drummer separately, and then the feet separately on different tracks with all the rooms and stuff, so you can get the authentic stuff in there. Now, what's cool about this is to be able to do that on drums is really, really freaking hard. I've recorded hundreds of drummers in my career, and I've recorded so many metal songs, and very few drummers, like I can count on maybe 3 or 4 hands, how many drummers I've had in that can just come in so ambidextrously and record their hands separate from their feet. And it's really incredible when somebody can come in and do that. So the fact that they're able to record the performance of that this way, and David chose to do that as a producer, is really amazing because it gives you so many options. Like, you really got to be able to play the crap out of your drum set and be so fluent to be able to just like turn off half of your body and play the part super tight and then play the other part in a separate take, so the mixer can have more control when they're mixing. Think about that. That's a really, really great vision and allows you to get much cleaner sounds on an extreme song like this. So bravo for the drummer being able to actually pull that off at this level. This just sounds incredible. Listen how tight this is. That's just ridiculous. It's so good. So few drummers can play that tight, especially on something this brutal. So yeah, this is what you're going to get in the Decapitated session. There's a couple leads and things like that. Let's just poke our head at that real quick, and then we'll talk about some other things. So clean with the picking. Wow. So the way Nail the Mix works is when you go to nailthemix.com and subscribe, it's only $1 your first month. You get all of the multi-tracks for this Decapitated song, and you're going to get to watch David Castillo mix it at the end of the month and interact on the live stream, which is super cool. And of course, you have lifetime access, meaning once you've created an account and you've signed up for a month, you can always come back and watch that month any given time that you want, and that live stream or parts of it, as time allows. So not only that, but we have a mix competition, which is super exciting. Every single month, we pick one first place winner, and you can see all of the amazing prizes the winner is going to get this month at the Nail the Mix competition. So, we've got everything from fantastic headphones, cables, plugins, microphones, mastering. It's an insane collection of stuff. URM Academy courses. We've got Joey Sturgis Tones bundles, Drum Forge, drum shots and samplers, Sonics Elite bundle, Submission Audio entire collection, any microphone at Jay-Z microphones for up to $1,000. That is just an insane prize package. So some lucky person is going to work really hard, turn in a great mix, and they're going to win all of this great stuff. So when you log into your Nail the Mix account, there's a lot of other things that you get with your subscription, aside from just being able to mix Just a Cigarette here by Decapitated with David Castillo. You're also going to get access to a ton of great other benefits. So if you head over to the menu, we have the Mix Lab, which is a bunch of great bite-sized content. For example, say you're interested in guitar, just click on guitar here. And we have all these different little 5 to 10 minute things on different guitar tricks and things that you can learn to help bring your guitar game up a level. Or maybe you're interested, for example, in vocals. And we have all these little things here on it. So we've got over 150 of these mix labs in here. It's a massive amount of free content that's included with your subscription. Also, we have what's called Portfolio Builder. Now, if you come over to Portfolio Builder, we We have all these tracks here in different genres that you can use, including mastering practice tracks that you can use in your portfolio to help you get work, and more importantly, to practice your mixing with, and aside from just the Nail the Mix stuff. So it's a super, super awesome value that you get at Nail the Mix. But if you want to step it up a level and get super, super serious and deep dive into the world of mixing and become great, we offer URM Enhanced. Again, it's nailthemix.com/upgrade. And for your first month, it's only $1 to try it. And URM Enhanced is just incredible. First thing is a fast track library, which is over 150 hours of deep dives, where Nail the Mix, a mixer will mix a song from start to finish. In the fast track library, there's all these deep dives. So for example, we just did a trainer on EQ, which is a massive 4 or 5 hour epic training on how to master EQ, or balancing faders, or dynamics, how to hear compression. We've got over 150 hours of deep dive courses that are structured, and it's really, really amazing. It is the best, most deepest, well thought out, and excellent content anywhere on the internet, in my opinion. Aside from that, your enhanced subscription also comes with one-on-ones, where you can book a session with our staff to sit down for 20 minutes and get some critiques on your work, or some career advice, or anything you want to talk to. And also we have Mix Rescue, where a pro will sit down. You could submit your mix in whatever DAW that you use, and a pro mixer will come in and open up your mix and help you take it up a couple of levels, or show you some of the points that you're getting stuck on. So all of this stuff comes with your URM Enhanced subscription. It's nailthemix.com/upgrade. So that's it for our unboxing today. Enjoy David Castillo and mixing Decapitated's Just a Cigarette.